everyone. Welcome back to day 6 of our Goal Getter Groove Challenge. We are rocking out the rest of 2020 together, day by day. A new tactic or strategy, mindset shift you need to make sure that you make 2020 your own and we can reclaim this year in the way that we probably started. We thought, 2020 is going to be amazing. And then things happen. You're aware of the things. So I think today of all days is a wonderful day to start thinking, okay, now it's time to get to work. Last week was a lot of planning, thinking, strategizing for what you need to do. Now, today is all about getting down to actual business and making real things happen. So today we're going to talk about your big 3. Now, this is something I do every single day to help me prepare for the day, obviously, but stay on track each day to grow my business and achieve my goals. And the reason that why the big 3 is so powerful is it forces you to get super focused and making sure that you're spending your time actually doing things that move the needle, that turn the dial closer to where you want to be. A lot of times we'll attack each day with this laundry list of all these random things that have to happen. But not all of those random things are created equal. Some of them are very reactionary. Some of them are not that mission critical, but they kind of sound nice and feel nice. They might be a way for you to procrastinate towards the things that actually really matter. So we're going to outline each morning our big 3. Our big 3 are 3 critical things that help us get to the goals that we set for the rest of the year. So you created your big, maybe 3 to 5 goals for the rest of the year. You created an action plan of the critical things that need to happen in order for that big goal to be checked off. Saying, if I did all these things, then likely I will be able to achieve this goal. So now we have to drill that down to a daily practice or a weekly practice. And so you need to figure out each individual day or week, what is most important? What are the 3 things that if I got those 3 things done today, I would feel amazing. I would feel incredibly productive. And then you can do other things after that, absolutely. But the big 3 are your most important. Now, I could give you a lot of theories we talk about the quadrant theories where there's the things that are urgent but not important. There are things that are urgent and important. There are the things that are important but not urgent. I don't know. There's all the things. I'm not going to walk you through all those random frameworks. Right now, we're just focusing on 3 important tasks. So when you outlined your action plan and you put it out on your calendar and thought, okay, put things in order of priority, what needs to happen first, what dominoes need to fall first. Now on your calendar or in your Asana, you should have kind of an idea each week, these are the things that need to happen this particular week. And then you can start drilling down into the micro or smaller tasks within a task. So for instance, you might have, if you wanted to start a blog, going back to that example, you might have, buy a domain, buy a domain, pick a name, buy a domain, decide between WordPress or Squarespace. So start a Squarespace account, all those things. Then you would want to put those in order on each day that you're going to do that. And so what I like to do, I do it all in my Asana because I'm a digital freak, but then I am also an analog freak as well. I like writing. I like using a pen. It's really, really powerful for me. So I'd like to use a notebook. Now you can use just a plain Jane notebook for this. Doesn't really matter. I happen to love the productivity planner. I know the days that I am most productive are the days that I actually use this. And I know it sounds silly. It's just a notebook. It's just a pen. Why is it so magical? Well, let me tell you why it's so magical. So let me get to, here it is. So for instance, in the productivity planner, I outline my tasks for the day. You can't really see that. There we go. My tasks for the day. So as an example, my big 3, because I have big goals. I want to enroll 50 people into my business incubator before the end of the year. So there's a lot of things that need to happen in order for that goal to be achieved. So for instance, I'm working on this daily video series that's going to hopefully bring people into my world, help them get to know me and want to work with me to help grow and launch their their businesses. So I'm doing this daily video series. That's a key driver for me. So my first big item on my to-do list today is to create this video on this podcast episode. So that's the number one thing on my task. If I get this thing done, it's the first thing I work on. It's the number one thing I need to get done today. Then I'm also next week going to be doing a live webinar. You're all invited to it on how to turn your experience into an online business empire. And I need to build out the registration page, the confirmation page, all the emails saying, hey, you're in, that kind of thing. So my webinar registration system, that's my next thing on my list that I'm absolutely going to get done. If you want to get on the wait list, because it probably won't be ready by the time I roll out this video, just go to thenewdorothy.com/masterclass and you can get on the wait list and you'll be first to know that it's open. Then I need to add my Facebook pixel to my website. Still haven't done this. Facebook ads scare me, but I need to add it. And if you don't know what the Facebook pixel is, it's sort of the thing that says, okay, these people visited your website, so you could retarget them with advertising on Facebook, Instagram, Google, etc. So I need to install that on all my websites. And then I am going to draft and send out what's called a re-engagement sequence. I haven't really been very active with my email list. I have about 5,000 people who've signed up and who haven't heard from me in a while. So I need to say, hey, hi, remember me? I need to send a couple of emails over the next few days. So that's the fourth thing on my list. It's not as important as those top three, but if I can get to it, that would be amazing. So those are my big three for the day. I need to get this video done. I need to get my webinar registration pages up and running, and I need to install the Facebook pixel. That's it. That's all that's on my list. And then I have additional tasks. If I get to them, great. If I don't, that's okay too. But I'm going to be zeroed in and focused. And the reason why I love the productivity planner for this is because they deploy a system called the Pomodoro technique, which again, you do not need this planner to do this. But you use the Pomodoro technique. And what that means is that I set a timer for 25 minutes and I just focus in on the task at hand. So right now, I technically have a timer set to record this video. It's not going to be 25 minutes, but I have that set so that as I'm working on it, I can say, oh, that was what they call one Pomodoro. And I can mark it in my little planner here. So it took one. And then if I'm still not done, I do another Pomodoro, take a little break, 5-minute break in between. And then I just keep doing that until I finish the task. And then I can track, oh, that took 4 Pomodoros, which is about 2 hours. And this is a great way to track your time, staying focused. You got that timer counting down, be like, okay, how much can I get done in these 25 minutes? And for me, when I use this technique are the times that I am crazy productive. I can't even describe to you why, but there's something going on mentally that triggers my brain to be like, let's take action. I'm super focused. And the reason I like to write it down and have it on a notebook right in front of me, you could also just use a sticky note as well, is because then it helps me draw my attention back, because I'm human just like the rest of us, and I can go down those crazy rabbit holes and be like, oh, look at that pretty thing I need to look at, and oh, new strategy I should research, and oh, new article on the news and what's going on in the world. I can go down those rabbit holes too. So coming back to my sticky note not my sticky note, but my notebook that's always right in front of me. What am I supposed to be doing right now? And it really helps me stay focused, because, your action plan could be a little daunting. You're like, wow, look at all the stuff I need to do. But if you can drill it down to 3 critical actions you can take that move the needle on those specific goals that you set every single day, you will get closer to actually achieving the goals you set. So your assignment for right now is to sit down, look at your action plan, look at your calendar, and say, what are my big 3 for today? What are those 3 actions I need to take today that are going to make me feel super productive, super accomplished, and get me closer to that goals? If you have anything on that list that doesn't track towards the goals that you've set for yourself, then they need to be on sort of an end-of-day task list or something that you do later that doesn't distract you from the big 3 that you've set for yourself. These are the mission critical things. And you need to get real with yourself, because if you're like, well, actually, I need to post on Instagram first. Really? Is that really the first thing you need to be doing today? Maybe not. Really drill down to what are the mission critical things. Now, make your big 3, post them on the gram, get some accountability going with your community. Tag me in it. I will message you at the end of the day and see how your big 3 are going. I'm going to actually post mine on Instagram right after this. And we will see how the rest of the week goes. So make sure you do this every single morning. And I wish you all the luck. You got this. I believe in you. It's a new week. It's a new day. Every day you have the opportunity to make your dreams come true. So remember that every day you postpone your dreams, you weaken it just a little. So get out there and make some magic happen. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you think. I'm the new Dorothy over on the gram. And I will see you tomorrow. Cheers.